Come in and hit the like. Come in and hit the like button. Hey. Hey y'all, say hey, say hi so I know who's in here. Hey, Panera's, a goddess salad, green goddess salad. How you doing today? It's a salad. What's going on with you? Good. Yep. I'm trying to make healthier choices, better choices. Now, did I want this salad? Hell no. What I really wanted was Whataburger. That's what I really wanted. Have y'all ever had Whataburger? Hey, woman, there go my people. Hey. Hey. Lunches. Yes, honey. I'm going to take my lunch. I was just telling Rockin' Johnny, oh, it's rainy day, you watching baseball. I was telling Rockin' Johnny, I got a salad for lunch, girl. But, baby, I really wanted to go down there to Whataburger and get me one of them chicken sandwiches with that sauce on it. Man, and some fries. But I got the Green Goddess salad. I got to make better choices. It's just making better choices. Man, I don't want this shit. I thought about getting a sandwich. But then, it's the bread. Man, you trying to lose weight. It ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak. But I gotta make better choices, right? We had a good time on Patreon last night, didn't we, woman of wealth? I'm gonna take y'all my Patreon for those of you who are in here and you're not subscribed to my Patreon. It's $5 to subscribe to my Patreon. The link is in the bio. Let me see what you say. No, the lady who lunches describes well off, well deserved woman of leisure. Yep. Baby, I'm living my best life. Woman of wealth, to be honest with you, I have never been so at peace and so calm and so not aggravated in most of my 60 years. This is the most calmest. I ain't aggravated. I ain't agitated. I ain't worried about nothing. I do what I want to do when I want to do it. I have me a good time. I ain't worried about nothing. Now, do the devil try me? Oh, yeah, he tried me. Do the devil try to come in and disturb my peace? He do. But I don't let it bother me. What you said? Yes. And they say, they stay open 24 hours. Baby, when I tell you, woman of wealth, I was torn between Whataburger and coming here and getting this damn sorry salad. Both of them right around the corner from my house. A Whataburger is good, but It ain't good for you. So yes, woman of wealth, I am enjoying my life. Just being unbothered. Just being unbothered. Let me see. I can tell you glowing. Oh, thank you. Yes. When I tell you I used to be agitated, man, when I was married and when I was going through that divorce, it was awful. It was awful. But I knew I would make it on the other side. Oh, Rockin' Johnny. Yeah, make you a salad tonight. Now, you know Paneras have their own salad dressings that you can buy in the store. And what I did, I know how to make the Fahiji apple salad that they have here. I know how to make that at home. But this is the Green Goddess. And I get it without any bacon. And it has a lot of protein because it has eggs and avocado in here. So I'm getting my protein in. But yeah, make you a salad. Make you a salad and put some type of protein in it. Oh my goodness. You talking about something good? Yeah. Yes, it's the dressing. It's the dressing. And this dressing has a lot of calories in it itself, but it's so good. But you can make your own dressing too. I know how to make my own dressing. But what I was jumping on here to tell y'all is for my Patreon people, I am going to see what the lady here in Atlanta, they call her the Vitamin Lady. She's in downtown Atlanta. And what she does is she pricks your finger to get your blood type, and she tells you how to eat according to your blood type. Samantha went, baby girl went and had her finger pricked, and she told her what her blood type was, and now she eats according to her blood type. And for her blood type, she can't eat chicken. So I hope that lady don't tell me I can't eat chicken, because I'm going to have a fit. But I'm going to take my Patreon people with me. Let me see. Let's see. Yep, open 24 hours. Get up in the middle of the night. Yes. Yes. They open. Whataburger's open 24 hours. They right around the corner. But I try not to fool with them like that. But I do like them. So I don't know. So I try not to deprive myself, but I don't overdo it. Like, now I had me a cheeseburger and french fries when I went to brunch at Nordstrom's Cafe. I love that spot too, on Sunday. So I knew I couldn't have no more foolishness to eat this week. And then I'm going to walk later on. I'm going to put my jacket on and I'm going to go walking later on. My vest. Yeah, it wouldn't. Yep. So yeah, y'all, going through a divorce and just being on the other side of it and be at peace. It's just a good feeling. You know, going through a divorce is tough. Especially when you've been married a long time. When you married to somebody that's an asshole and you trying to get away from them. It's tough, y'all. It's a lady, a functional medicine specialist. She's holistic. She's holistic. So once she tells you what you should and should not eat, then you they just keep calling me. Then you she'll tell you what vitamins too. No, she's holistic medicine. She's holistic. But baby, when I tell you the line be out the door, oh, thank you. Thank you, Rockin' Johnny. I appreciate that. Thanks for jumping on my live. I appreciate everybody who subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you. I know I have a lot of new subscribers over here. And I love interacting with you all. And most of all, thank you to the people who have joined my Patreon. We have a ball over there. Last night I was on live cooking in my kitchen. I cooked some panini pasta with basil pesto sauce, chicken, grilled chicken with peppers, spinach, and garlic bread. Y'all, it was good. Y'all, it's getting ready to rain in Atlanta. It feels good out here, but it's gonna rain. But yeah, y'all, we had a good time on Patreon. And over there, I just share and talk about things that I don't share and talk about over here. It's a real private knit group over there. We okay. Make sure you turn your notifications on. But it's a real private group in Patreon, and we talk about a little bit of everything in Patreon. Last night we talked about interracial dating. We talked about that over there. Why I cooked. So it's just an intimate, private group over there. We have a good time. Yes. Yeah, you can Google her. She's on TikTok too. Put the vitamin lady in the search bar on TikTok and she'll come up. Baby, the line be out the door. So Samantha has been trying to get me to go, Mama, you need to go to the vitamin lady. You need to go to the vitamin lady and get your blood type done. So you'll know what foods to eat and what foods you shouldn't eat. And I kept saying, okay, I'm going. So I'm going. So when I go, I'm going to go live on my Patreon. I'm taking my Patreon people with me. And go live so y'all can just see the whole process. You know, if she allow me to do it. If she allows me to record. So I'm thinking about I'm going to do it tomorrow or one day next week. But when I do it, it's going to be on my Patreon, y'all. So, yep, I'm going to get my blood type check. If I remember correctly, I think I'm a O. I think I'm an O for sure. I think I'm definitely an O. So I'm going to see what I can eat. Let me see. We had a good time as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you, woman. Oh, well. Yeah. I was hoping, that I was giving you all, your $5 worth a month. I appreciate you all. And I was talking to Samantha about it. And she was like, Mama, the people that support you and the people that like you, that they're not going to be concerned about it. She said the people that want to support you, they will. And the people who don't, won't. And I don't have a problem with it either way, But I wanted to find a place where we could just, where we could just have a good time, and I'm cottoning about, making sure that I come over there and show y'all things that I don't show over here. Because there's a lot of stuff. Like me cooking in my kitchen, I would never show that over here. I would never show me in what I had on a woman of wealth. Never. I would never do that. Yeah. Tell about what time when you decide. Okay. Okay, I will. I'll tell then so y'all will know. So y'all can see. But that lady, baby, that place be packed. And then she give you a whole class on what you should eat, what type of foods you should eat, and what vitamins you should take. See. Yes, it's definitely a place where we have a good time. So my Patreon is $5, y'all. The link is in the bio. Most people's Patreons are $15. Start at $15. But mine is $5. And we just sit over there. We have a ball over there, y'all. We have a ball over there. And I don't come on just one time a month. I'm on Patreon. What? Last night was Wednesday. And I'll be back over there on Saturday. And Saturday, I'll probably give another story time. Or we might go out Saturday, y'all. I take my Patreon. We go out. We go out to eat. Hell, we go listen to jazz. I take my Patreon a lot of places that I don't, well, all the places where I don't go on YouTube. So, Patreon is pretty lit, y'all. We have a good time on Patreon. We really do. We have a good time on Patreon. So, if it's, something that you're interested in, yep, it's a safe place. Yep. Hey, Jay. I figured y'all was over there watching Pam, because I saw Pam was live, and I say maybe they watching Pam's live. Pam went live about the Diddy hearing. I see. When I get home, I'm gonna watch her too. But I'm just sitting having a salad. Y'all know I'm always somewhere having a salad, eating. And my place is Panera, because I have so many coupons for Paneras, and they expire. So I'd be like, and then it's right around the corner from the house. And then it's a safe place for me to come because I can get a salad. If I go anywhere else, it's not a guarantee I'm going to eat right. It's not. I wanted Whataburger, but I said I ain't going to do it. I be talking to myself, don't do it. Girl, I ain't going to do it. Don't do it, girl. Yeah, I be talking to myself. I have to talk myself out of eating shit I ain't supposed to be eating. It's hard. Yeah, I know. Jay, you're not in my Patreon, but I went to Cava last week. And I had an incident in Cava. I went to Cava last week. I need to ride back over there and make sure that incident has cleared up. People in my Patreon know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I went to Cava last week. Thursday? One day last week. I need to go back over there. But yeah. But I be at Cava, Panera's, Whataburger. I had to stop doing Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A is so salty. They so salty. I couldn't do Chick-fil-A. Yeah, Cumberland. Are you in Chambly? Okay. Yeah, it was Cumberland. It was a lot going on. It was a situation. It was a situation, so. But I love Cava. I love Cava. So, yeah, y'all. So y'all, I wanted to ask y'all. So the other night when I was on YouTube, right? Y'all know the other day when we was on YouTube, we were talking about, relationships. Should you share your spouse or your significant other on social media? And just talking about cheating and all that stuff in general. So after, when I went home, my live dropped here when I was here, but when I went home, I got back on live, right? And so it was this man that follows me over here. His name is Tipsy somebody. And y'all didn't get back in the live. Y'all didn't come to the second live. But I got 2 lives. Should you share your spouse on social media? I got 2 of them on my YouTube. So the second one I done, the guy came back on and he said that women will allow a high valued man to cheat on them, right? Right? So he said, let me see what y'all saying. I call pork. Okay. No, it didn't have nothing to do with the food over there, Jay. It was something more serious than the food. And I really don't want to share it on YouTube because it's kind of sensitive. That's why I put it in my Patreon. So the guy was saying that he came in my chat on YouTube. He said that women will allow a high value man to cheat on them. So y'all, it's men out here that think that if they got money, good job, resources or whatever, pension, 401k, it's okay for them to cheat. Why do you think men think that? That's why as women, we got to change that, y'all. Let me see. I don't care. Exactly. And that's what I told him. He was like, oh, if women got a good man and he paying all the bills, this, that, and the other, he high value, and women just don't leave high value men. I say this man is delusional. And y'all wasn't in there. And then he went on, and this is what got my live taken. He went on to say, and I forget that my channel has grown. And it's just certain things that when it was smaller, when it was under 2,000, I could say and get away with. But now, it's growing, and it's just certain things. They took my live down, y'all. So he went on to say, well, we got to be honest. When women get older and they marry for so many years, they just don't perform in the bedroom like they did when they was younger and when you first get married. He said women, when they get older and they've been married a long period of time, they don't perform in the bedroom like they did previously. What he say that for, y'all? I lit his behind up. I said, look, let me tell you something. I said, y'all the problem. I said, y'all the problem. Y'all be having all kind of issues. And then y'all go out here and sleep with Jane, Mary, Tamika, Keisha, Rochelle, Yolanda. And then y'all come back and bring shit home. Y'all come back and bring shit that you can't get rid of. He gonna tell me ain't nothing the little Ajax can't get off. Y'all, it's terrible. It's terrible. Yeah, that's what he's up. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, he did. He say, let's be honest. His name, he's been in, I think he has like a fan crown next to his name. So he's been in my stuff before, and he's liked my stuff before. So he wasn't new to us, y'all. He wasn't new to us. So he heard us over here talking about men. I said, no, this joker did not. I said, I know you fucking lying. I said, baby, I know you lying. You see how they like to throw it back on women when they incompetent? He said, yeah, you gotta admit. You gotta admit, y'all the problem. Pretty much he was saying, y'all the problem. So I went on to let him have it, and I probably started saying stuff I shouldn't have said. Child, I looked up at my chat. It wasn't moving. Wasn't nobody saying nothing. I said, what happened? I got off of it. Went back to look at the video. They had cut my live. They YouTube, them, y'all dirty. Now that man said what he wanted to say in the chat, but when I responded to him, y'all gonna cut my live. That's why I got a Patreon. Because over on Patreon, I can say what the hell I want to say, and we do. Me and my people over on my Patreon, we say what the hell we want to say. We play music over there. We have a good time. When I tell y'all we have a good time over on my Patreon, we have a good time. Like Woman of Wealth just said, it's worth that $5. Yep, yeah, Mary. It's the Gary, Indiana and me. And I be trying not to bring it out, because I'm trying to act refined and be saved. But sometimes, baby, I let that man have it. They cut my live off. Yep. Hey, call me, darling. Mary, did you see Mary, was you in the Patreon last night? I don't think I saw you. But the video saved, Mary. The video is saved. I always make sure I say that my videos in my Patreon, and y'all, the people who pay the membership, y'all can go back in there and watch them. Okay, you was working. Mary, you missed it, honey. I was in the kitchen cooking. Baby, you missed it. But you can see it. Baby, I was in the kitchen cooking. You got to go watch it, Mary. You got to go watch it. Men don't get it. It's most cases when we can't perform. It's exactly. It's Woman of Wealth, and that's what I told him. I told him when it ain't working right here, and it ain't working right here, then this don't work right here. That's exactly what I told him. I say 9 out of 10, when we stop performing in the bed, baby, we have cut you off emotionally, mentally, and emotionally. But as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, it ain't no problem. It ain't no problem. That's why I told y'all I had stopped liking my ex year 7. But I had a damn agenda. I don't like his ass. And that's why I took my ass upstairs to that second guest bedroom. Because I ain't like his ass. Yep, that's why I'm always in trouble, man. But you know what, Mary? I have really grown, though. You need to ask baby girl. When I was younger, I used to be really bad. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you got to pop out and show a nigga. Because sometimes people take your kindness for weakness. And I ain't no punk. Like that man showed out with me and Coach. I went in Coach with a good demeanor, with a good attitude, just wanting to get my purse hot stamped. He the one started with me. I don't never start nothing, but goddamn it, I sure will finish it. I ain't gonna never start a fight, but I'll finish one. And he started, and I had to give it to him. And then I went to Nespresso, the boutique. I wanted to sample some of their fall coffee. Now, y'all, I had an espresso machine. Baby girl bought me an espresso machine back in 2022 for Christmas. So I've ordered capsules and espresso products for years. I ain't tell y'all about this. So I go in the espresso boutique here in Lennox Mall. I said, now I know how the shit work, because I ain't been in there several times. Young black lady. Well, she could have been middle, I don't know. But I walked in, she said, hi, how are you? I said, hi, how are you? She said, can I help you? I said, yeah. I said, what's the new fall, flavors? She said maple something syrup and pumpkin spice something. I said, so is it bold? Is it mild? I said, do you have a little sample cup that I can, you can brew and I can taste it? She said, well, are you here for purchase? I said, yeah, if I like it, I probably will. She said, well, you need to make the purchase first. And I'm thinking to myself, I've come in here before and they said I can get samples. But I ain't say nothing to her because I'm going to stop arguing with the cover sheets of these brands. I'm going to stop arguing with representation. And I'm going to the head. I ain't say nothing to her, y'all. I ain't say nothing to her. I ain't say nothing to her, y'all. I ain't arguing with that lady. Yeah. Yes. Yes, woman of wealth. It's the head, the heart, and then this. And men don't understand it's all connected. It's the trio. It's the trio. Yup. Yes. I ain't said nothing to that lady. She said, because I had calmed down from the coach situation, and I didn't want to keep, when you get upset like that, it messes with your cortisone levels, and it raises your blood pressure, and I'm just not going to let people have my energy like that. I'm just not going to I'm too emotionally intelligent to keep letting people have my energy. So I didn't say nothing to her, because I knew what I was going to do when she told me I couldn't have one. I said, oh, she said, well, yeah, it's kind of bold. It's a little spicy. I said, oh, okay. She said, I said, okay, thank you. Well, I had forgot about it when I walked out of the mall. I had forgot about it Monday. So yesterday, when I had time, I got my little tail on the phone with Nespresso. I said, hi, Pierre. Pierre answered the phone because you know everything overseas. So Pierre answered the phone. Pierre was really nice. I told Pierre, what happened. He said, oh, I am so sorry. I'm going to give you a $30 credit and you can go in and buy maybe 2 or 3 sleeves of our fall coffee. They're going to stop messing with me. Y'all don't be out here arguing with these people in these stores. The way the economy is, Starbucks just did a news blast today. They are going to be closing several of their stores. Starbucks, Starbies, and laying several employees off. I hate that for the people who work at Starbucks. So customer service now is the key to success. It has always been the key when you're in the customer service giving business. but it is more so now important than ever before. When I was in undergrad school, there was a class that I had that was surrounded only by customer service. Yes, yeah. These people acting up, their check would be the same. Right, they be acting like they own it. When I walked in there, I had never seen her in the boutique, so I knew she was new. Cause y'all, I go in the espresso boutique, especially when I was drinking coffee a lot. I don't drink espresso like I used to, cause it bothers, it triggers my menopause symptoms. And espresso, and it gives you, it makes your heart race. So I really don't drink it like I used to. But when I used to drink it, I used to go in there like every 2 weeks and buy those long capsules. So I had never seen her in there. And I knew better. I knew that she can go over, she can take one of their little samples out of the drawer, stick it in a machine, and brew me a little cup. I wasn't asking for a full cup. I was asking for a sample cup. It has been done before. I've done it several times. But she was like, oh, are you purchasing? Well, you need to purchase before I give you anything to sample. I always goes. Yep. Yeah. So customer service, if I was in the customer service business, if I work with the public, and I get it, working with the public is difficult. You gotta have you gotta have the skill set, you gotta have the type of demeanor where you can let shit roll off your back and be like, this shit ain't mine, I'm just clocking in and I'm just working, and then I'm going home to the people who love me. That's the mindset you gotta have when you're in customer service. You can't take shit personal. And you gotta pray and ward off demonic spirits that you're gonna come in contact with. Because when you're in customer service, you're interchanging energy with people all day long. So you're gonna get some foolishness. I say she was doing a lot. So now just because of her, when I go to the city, when I go to Atlanta to go get my nails done on Saturday, I'm going to sashay my little ass back into the Nespresso boutique in Lenox Mall, and I'm going to go in there, and I hope she in there. I'm going to say, I'm back. You helped me to get free coffee, free Nespresso. I got a free $30 coupon just because of you. When all she had to do was just give me a sample. I don't know if she thought I was coming off the street. And people come off the street. Who the hell coming off the street and asking for some damn espresso? Half of the people don't even know that espresso boutique is at the top in Lenox. It's hard to find. It sits over in the corner. But I think sometimes, people be searching for significance wherever they can find it. I learned that in my age of 60, one thing I learned is people will search for significance, especially if they don't have significance at home. And sometimes it's just not worth your energy. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth your energy. I know years ago, I used to work for an orthopedic surgeon. I used to work the front desk. This when I first moved to Atlanta. And he was the team doctor for Georgia Tech. And he was the team doctor for the Atlanta Hawks. So y'all can imagine what type of people was coming in the office. Just kind of like right here with this. And when they thought they was going to talk to me crazy and get out of pocket, you know what I would do? I would excuse myself and go get his wife, who was the office manager. I wouldn't argue and go back and forth with them people. Sometimes it's just not worth it. It's not worth your energy, especially when you get to be my age. Man, no, like I was just saying, honey, I'm sitting out here chilling. I'm about to go back home and work and end my day walking with my weighted vest on and rub my feet together and get on TikTok and YouTube. I ain't finna let nothing disturb my peace. Nothing. Nothing. I work too hard for this. Sometimes they are hating because now you know what, woman of wealth, I wasn't gonna say that. Y'all know, like when I finished my grad degree, and I had somebody tell me, Felicia, you going for interviews. When you go for interviews, don't wear your wedding set, cause y'all, I had a go back and look. You might can see it on some of my old videos on the Sammy Nicole and Fifi show. But I had a ring. I had like a ring. It was maybe like 4 or 5 carats, and then I had the diamond baguettes going around it, so it was noticeable. So I had somebody tell me, you might not want to wear your red ring when you go on interviews, especially if you're interviewing with black women. And y'all, I don't even be thinking like that. I don't even be thinking about what I got on, That's just who I am at this point. I don't be thinking about, trying to outshine no other woman. This is just what I've been doing all my life, getting up, putting my clothes on. But sometimes women do get intimidated, woman of wealth. And I hate to say that about us, about black women. But sometimes we can be our own worst enemy. We really can. Yep. Yeah, you got to pick your battles. You do. You do. Call me darling. You do. You have to learn how to pick your battles. But you know what? I don't think sometimes people are emotionally intelligent enough to know when to pick their battles. You got to be emotionally intelligent to know that this ain't my fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going back and forth arguing with nobody about nothing. If it ain't affecting my money, me, my family, and my health, my child, baby, you got that. You got it. It ain't worth it. Life is too short. It is too short. And what people don't know is the energy that you put out is what you're going to get back. So if you stand up and act ugly with people and be confrontational, aggressive, passive aggressive, then it's going to come back to you. What you throw out comes back. That's the law of the land. So I was like, girl, let me get out of this espresso store. But I'm going back to let her know. They do it all the time. Yes. 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 Yeah. Yeah, when I was told that, Felicia, when you go to your interviews, you might want to take your ring off. And don't go in there with that Louis Vuitton speedy bag. Or don't make sure you dress down. You carry a black purse, or and take your rings off. And I was like, what? I was like, what? Yeah, because women will judge you and be, and y'all, I was a manager for years, and I used to interview people, and I never looked at women like that. I was an AR manager for a family practice for years. And I would always make sure I hired black women. Some of them would show out with me. But of course it would never work. It would backfire on them. But I just never would think, but people are different, and that's my problem. That was one of the things that I had to learn when I was in therapy. My therapist told me, Felicia, everybody ain't like you. You got to get that out of your head. Just because you would don't mean everybody else will. And so I had to learn that. That was something I had to learn. But yeah. So I don't know what the lady was thinking, but and they size you up, you can tell they be sizing you up. And when I see attractive woman or a woman that look nice and she got something, I'll be like, oh, you look so pretty. I remember when I was coming out of Marshall's and I was walking to my car and I saw a lady. I said, oh, that dress is so pretty on you. Don't you know me and that lady stood in that parking lot and talked for about 10 minutes about, we connected on menopause. After I told her her dress was pretty, she said, yeah, honey, I be hot. I just need to be cool. She said, this menopause is something else. And I said, yeah, I know. I'm going through it too. Me and that lady, just by me saying that she looked nice, we connected on something that we both are experiencing. I am you and you are me. And that's what I always say, y'all. And some of us just so not elevated. We're so limited in our thinking. That's what it is. Call it, I don't want to call it, I'm just going to say limited thinking. We haven't evolved to know that we're not the only one that look nice. We're not the only one that can put that shit on. We're not the only one that have money and drive nice cars and live in nice places. And once we realize that as women, we'll be okay. And not take it personal. We take things so personal. We really do, y'all. Let me see. Right receptions at my job questioning me about my design. Yes! Asking how I can afford it and guess I didn't think I was deserving. Yes, they'll do that. And where you, I had a old white gay man as my boss. And one time he asked me, where are you getting all these new clothes from? Yeah. And baby, when I bought my first house and I was working for them white folk, and then I turned around and got a brand new 2015 Toyota Camry. No, I didn't. It was a 2008. I bought my first house at 35. Then I went to the Toyota car lot and got a brand new Toyota Camry. Baby, when I tell you them fool acted a fool on me, people get jealous. They do. They get jealous. Yes. Yeah. And y'all, especially white people, because we in the South. Atlanta, I know y'all see the glitz and glam of Atlanta on TV. But these crackers down here, they something else. And don't let you have no alphabets behind your name. Don't have no degrees and alphabets behind your name, honey. They really try you. They really try you. And the same position that you in, and they may have the same position and don't have none of them alphabets. But we in the South, and there's still prejudice. In some places in the suburbs of Atlanta, I wouldn't even go right today. Like going towards like East Cobb, North Cobb. They got beautiful homes out there. Even in where I had bought my first house in Paulding County. It was racist out there. But it was cheap. That's why I got my ass from out of there. So yeah, y'all. Yes. Since when I got my BMW, I would drive it to the office. Then they said, fuck them folks. Yeah. But why do we have to do that, y'all? Why do we have to be scared? But you just gotta pray, Lord, cover me. Just cover me. The words say the weapons not gonna form, but it says that they're gonna form, but not against you. So people get jealous. Yeah. People get jealous, baby. I remember when I was married and I used to drive my husband's old ragged-ass Mercedes to the office. When I went into the office, baby, oh, y'all got a Mercedes? And then I had a Lexus little truck. Oh, you got a Lexus and a truck? People just crazy. People are just crazy. They really are. They really are. And what people don't realize, I worked hard for everything I got. Ain't nobody gave me nothing but the good Lord. And there's nothing wrong with liking nice things. There's nothing wrong. Like, I went out with one of my YouTube sisters. She got, I ain't gonna say who she is, but she got a badass car. And when I tell you that car is nice, it's nice. And when I saw her, the first thing I said to her, ooh, I love your car. I said, baby, that's you right there. Yeah, why can't we just give each other compliments? Girl, you fine, you look good. Hell, look at Manny. Manny ain't got her hair done. Sylvia ain't got her hair done, baby. She ain't lost her weight. She look good. She still crazy as hell, but she look good. I ain't fooling with y'all. Okay, I gotta go, y'all, now. I appreciate y'all coming on here. The people that follow me on Patreon, we'll be live Saturday night. I talk to y'all Saturday. She look good. Y'all know she look good. She look real good. So the people that follow me on Patreon, I see y'all Saturday. We gonna do a story time, or we might go out. I don't know, depending on how I feel. And then I'll let you all know when I go to the medicine lady, the vitamin lady, to get my blood type checked, so I can know what foods to eat according to my blood type. So I'm really excited about that, y'all. So I'm gonna take my Patreon people with me. I'm excited to find out what my blood type is and what I should and should not eat. But if that lady tell me I can't eat no chicken, it's gonna be a problem. I'm eating me some damn chicken. That I'm gonna do. All right, I'll see y'all later. I'll talk to y'all later. Let me go. I gotta go back to work. Bye. Let me see what y'all said. Let me see. I was at a retirement party and the president of the company. What? Nice Gucci. Crazy. Yeah, they crazy. Y'all put y'all stuff on. Don't be worrying about nobody. That's their problem. The way you feel about me, it's your problem. If my spirit vexes your spirit, it has nothing to do with me. As long as I know I haven't done anything to offend you, that's something that you got to work out between the God that you serve. It ain't got nothing to do with me. You need to work that out. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.